You picked me,
I can't.
but you can't control it.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh, oh no, it's just a turn. It's gonna die. What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with me today. We are eventually going to be playing some ARK Survival Evolved, but before we get there, I wanted to address some burning questions that I've been getting at the beginning of this video, and that is what's happening to Future Evolve, what's going on with this new season, Season 5 PvP, what's Vanilla Plus, so on and so forth. So we've jumped onto the forum page, which is in the description, forum.nerdparadegaming.com. In the description right below me, if you're curious, you can come on here and look for yourself. But I'm going to teach you what's happening, how to join, all that good stuff really quickly at the beginning of this video. Now, I am Nick. This is Nerd Parade. Welcome to the channel, everybody. And let's kick this off really quick so we can jump right into ARK. The first question I've been getting, what's happened to Future Evolved? Why are you playing this new Vanilla Plus server? What's going on? I'm confused and I hate it. I don't like change. Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm going to tell you right now, nothing has happened to Future Evolved at all. We've gotten a lot of feedback on Future Evolved, some of it good, some of it's like, oh, I hate this tech crap, it's so bad, this isn't ARK anymore, I don't like it. For those of you that don't like the tech tier, we are here for you. Nerd Parade, ask and ye shall receive. Nerd Parade delivers. We have given you the Season 5 PvP Island server. Scorched Earth will be coming soon as a cross-cluster. We have given you the PvP Island server. It is Vanilla Plus. And the reason why I say Vanilla Plus is because it's just Vanilla ARK plus... bloop, we've got stack mod for quality of life and automated ARK for quality of life improvements. With the demo remote and the automatic pulling and the OCD vaults, it's something very, very awesome. It doesn't impact PvP at all. It's just a quality of life change that makes ARKing so much more fun and easy. So that is the Vanilla Plus server. For those of you that enjoy more traditional ARK, more traditional raiding, we have the Season 5 PvP Vanilla Plus server. Scorched Earth incoming soon. We're just getting some mod balances on Scorched Earth. Other than that, nothing else has changed. I'm going to be dividing my time evenly between Future Evolved, because it's my baby mod. I'm loving it. I'm having so much fun. And as well as Season 5 PvP, because we're going to be doing lots of raids on there. Now, here I have, right here, boop, 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 these two things right here. I'll teach you how to get to this page in just a second, but here are the server IPs and the ports so that you can join. The servers are completely open. Anybody is allowed to join. We tried the exclusive join list for a while. There was a lot of problems with it. People would type in emails and SIM IDs incorrectly. We scrapped it. It wasn't a good idea. We've removed it. Everybody and anybody is able and willing to join. We've got rid of the exclusive join list. It just wasn't working out. Now, I'm going to teach you A, how to get to here, and B, I'm going to show you the how to join guide if you don't know how to add these servers, IPs, right here. How to join guide, click this, and it'll walk you through step by step. This is just the kind of the main server information page that we have on the forums. Really quick, I'm going to show you how to get there. Again, link below me. It's going to take you to Cloudflare. Holding. Okay, there we go. We're going to go right down here. It's on the right, featured topics by me. This is what you're going to see when you first get in. And server information. Clickety clicks. Boom, right on this page. Server information is your BFF. It's going to tell you how to do everything. We've got the Discord if you wish to join. How to join guide. Click on that if you need to learn how. If you want to know the server rules. If you need admin help. If you want to find out more about Patreon. And if you're interested in being a content creator on the servers, we got a small set of rules here. That is pretty much it. We've also got some mods. The mods used by Nerd Parade so that you can go ahead and pre-install them if you so wish. I hope this little brief public service announcement, whichever one you prefer, has answered some of your questions. And if you have any more questions, jump on this forum. This is what we have this for. This is how we're expanding and growing the Nerd Parade community to try to answer all those burning questions. But I hope I've covered all the bases for you today. Now, on to some ARKing. All right, guys, we are back in action. And I'm joined with Blitzfire 911. What's going on, buddy?
What's up?
Hey, you were looking especially creepy today, by the way, with your nakedness and your clown face and your extremely eerie smile and your tiny little, like, string-like sparkler that you're...
I wish I could have one in both hands.
Oh my god, this is absurd. I don't quite understand what your goal is here.
To make people laugh enough that they can't aim.
You're horrifying me. I'm just scared. I'm not laughing. I'm about ready to run in terror. But that's see. I'm thinking I'm all like a big badass because I'm rocking the wolf skin. Like, yeah, we live in the snow. I got to be Viking-like. But you have gone the complete opposite route, and it
With
is
Sparkler of Death.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You lit me on fire! And I had the weird like crotch mesh in my. Okay, we've spent far too much time talking about your character. Let's show off. What should we call this? The amazing armored greenhouse of amazingness.
Sounds good to me.
And adjectives. Amazing
The
armored
towery armored greenhouse of amazingness.
I love it. I love it. I love adjectives, as you may or may not know from watching previous videos. So the more adjectives we can add to things. So we now are up to the amazing tower of greenhousiness, tower defense. Well, I forgot. I lost track. I'm just making stuff up at the moment. I like how you're laughing in game. Okay, this is hilarious. Let's actually start to talk about this now a little bit. This is completely doable in vanilla. This is completely doable in vanilla. We are running automated ARK, which utilizes the cauldron, which is a very nice quality of life mod. It acts like a source of irrigation. You could run pipes off of it. So for us, we're using the cauldron, but this can be done in vanilla. Little footnote, we're putting that clause in right now. And this is, I can't take credit. Blitz, having Blitz in the crew, buddy, having you in the crew has, not only have you shown me the foundation thick wall build, but this build, like, you are full of builds. You're the champ of builds. I'm so digging this.
I love building.
I love your love of building because this is so, like, this is some of the coolest stuff. Every season I say we try to outdo ourselves build-wise, and this season is no different. And now that we have Blitz in the crew, it is fantastic. And Blitz, how did you actually discover this?
This was all found in the dev kit, looking at how the traces work and everything for how the greenhouse effect works, basically.
So
I used to have a UV light in automated ARK that gave the crop plots 300%, but Wildcard broke it in one of the updates, and I haven't been able to make it work again. So through making that mod, I figured out how all this works exactly.
Okay, so basically you're a wizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Magic.
right. So magic. This is what it's like having a mod developer in the crew. We've got magic bananas all over the place. So as you can see, this all these crops have 300% greenhouse effectiveness. Although I did kind of see one over here. I think it was just because you were standing on it.
Yeah, when you stand on it, it does that upward trace and recognize your body.
Oh, so it interrupts it if you stand on it.
Yeah.
Because I just looked at it. It said 300%, but I guess if you stand on it again, it goes.
Stand on it for more than 5 seconds.
Oh, really? Oh, we're going to watch this for science. We're going to count down for 5 seconds. I'm going to look away. I think it's already... Yeah, there it goes. Holy crap, that's crazy. How do you know these things? You are an absolute wizard. Okay.
Magic Sparkler tells me.
That's true. It's like the magic information sparkler of 8-ballness. Like, yes. Dear 8-ball, how's my day going to be? Outlook not good. Crap. Oh, no. No, holy... If you remember the magic 8-ball... Kudos to you. That's part of my childhood. Anyway, we've rambled on. We need to start talking about this thing. So, when you're talking about line traces, you mean like directional wise, right?
Yes.
So, if we stand on this crop plot, that you actually, spoiler alert, Blitz actually showed me this a little bit before the video. So, if you stand on this crop plot, I didn't discover this on my own, and you look straight up, you can actually see the sky through that hatch frame there, and it still acts as like a greenhouse buff. But this has to be built in a rather specific way. And I'm going to let Blitz do some explaining, just so I don't end up ruining it and telling you to do something wrong. So, all right, Blitz, buddy, you got the floor. Give us the rundown on how we can build an armored greenhouse, or how the guys out there watching can build their own armored greenhouse.
Okay, so first step you want to do is these 2 high walls in the middle here of greenhouse. You're going to need those like touching the crop plot row, like this. And you'll need them every other one to get the greenhouse. It has to be too high because the trace looks for walls too high. So as long as it traces the area and sees a too high greenhouse wall, you're good.
Okay.
And then secondly, if you look how they're staggered on, there's the greenhouse row that's empty, and then above that has a greenhouse with crop plots on it. So you have to have that empty row in there in order to keep the greenhouse row, greenhouse effect on the bottom row. So it's got to be a 4 high gap.
I guess I just climbed up so I could like kind of show it off. So this empty row is by design and important.
Yes. Without that, you wouldn't get the greenhouse effect. You got to have the basically 4 high gap with the empty row of greenhouse in the middle.
Okay, gotcha. And you could do this basically indefinitely all the way up,
the skybox,
as long as you maintain this pattern.
Yep.
So the pattern is foundation for the bottom, obviously. Then blank row, then crop plot row, then blank row, then crop plot row.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greenhouse walls up the middle.
And then we have the 2 high greenhouse walls up in the middle, and it checks for every other. So that's what we basically have here is support, metal wall for support, then every other 2 high, metal wall for support, every other 2 high, metal wall for support, etc.
Yep.
Okay. And these over here on the side don't matter. We can make these reinforced all metal.
Yes, those can be all metal.
Okay. Which prevents people from shooting your greenhouse glass and absolutely ruining your day.
Actually, while I was building it before I had the metal supports in, somebody on a Pteranodon came over and barrel rolled it and collapsed the entire thing.
No! Are these the first people that we're going to attempt to raid when the...
They are. I already told them they are first.
Did you tell them retribution is a-coming? Retribution is coming. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about... I mean, this might be a more commonly known thing, but the hatch frames on top.
Yes, that is a more commonly known thing because that's how they made the armored crop plots. But yeah, basically, you got to leave them open for the greenhouse effect. But when you get raided or something, you can just come over to your keypad.
Boopity boop.
Boop, raid proof or raid resistant.
Your greenhouse, yeah, you're not raid proof. Your greenhouse is raid resistant, only damageable by explosives.
It's troll proof.
Yes, troll proof greenhouse of armored amazing awesomeness, and we are stacked out as far as crop plots.
7 of each of the veggies and 7 of each of the good berries, minus the azul and Omar. But you'll notice like 0% greenhouse now that it's closed.
Now that it's closed out, gotcha. Okay, and I like how we've got our little like own refrigerator here. We got the Jenny for powering the keypad, but the fridge is here for like nice convenience, and this is a pretty sweet little greenhouse. I must say.
And if you look in the veggie crate, this was only planted about 16 hours ago, and look how many veggies there already are.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's really awesome. See, the veggie crate is another part of automated ARK, and it automatically gathers the veggies from the crop plots. Quality of life stuff that we love to have on the server. But now that I've got your attention with the automated ARK Blitz, can I pitch an idea?
Yeah.
I would love to see... Now, tell me if this is possible. Tell me if I'm just completely out of my zone here. But now that we're doing a lot of the mod stuff, like Future Evolved, and I would love to see a crop plot, but a custom plant, like a little sapling, just a little like redwood sapling that could produce sap for you, so you didn't have to travel all the way to the redwoods. Is that something possible in automated ARK?
That would be possible. That would be really nice too.
That is amazing.
Tiny redwood trees.
Yeah, like a tiny little redwood tree. You have to put it in a large crop plot. Maybe it can even have like a little, like a smaller version of the sap tap.
Yeah.
And it fills up in the crop plot. Maybe even the veggie crate could auto collect it for you, and it would make your sap gathering needs like
so much nicer.
Yeah, for your veggie cakes, for your acatinas, it would just automate that. I mean, I got ideas for days, buddy. You know me; I could pitch ideas to you all day long.
Oh yeah, that is a good idea.
I've already been hitting you up about the portable terminal.
Yeah,
for boss summoning, because I absolutely, nothing irks me more than like marching 20 Rexes across the map to the nearest drop and then getting there and they're like, oh crap, we only have 10 seconds or whatever left, 10% left, hurry, we're not going to make it. Like if we had our own little terminal to do boss arenas that you could drop in your base.
For sure.
That would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome. I am so much to go. Well, let us know what you think, guys, in the comments below of the armor-protected, raid-resistant greenhouse of awesome and totally vanilla creatability-ness and adjectives.
Also, if you have any ideas for automated ARK, about anything you need automated.
Yes, that's true. Don't be shy. We've asked this before about Future Evolved, and by the way, Future Evolved, obviously, as you know from the beginning of this video, is still a thing, still going on. If you have ideas or suggestions, do not be shy. Comment. I read all of the comments. All of them. I read all of them. I mean, I always have time to respond to them, because I might be on my phone or whatever, but I will read every single comment that comes across there. And if it's a really good idea, we'll pass it along to Blitz. It could even make its way into the either Future Evolved or Automated ARK. But I think that's going to do it for our little showcase of the greenhouse. Let's move on to some other shenaniganery. All right, guys, we are back in action, and we're going to be messing around with probably one of the key points in our base defense this season, and it's the Fuzzy Chicken Utrannis. My pal, this guy right here. the Utrannis, and their fancy AoE cone of effect fear mechanic. Now, these guys can spam a fear and fill up a little fear circle or fear meter on a tamed or wild enemy dino, and you can spam this attack every 5 seconds. Now, we've gotten quite a few of these guys so far, and we're already working on, if I can squeeze by everybody over here, we're already working on breeding and taming them up. Or, well, breeding and imprinting them up, I should say. And we're going to be using these guys to kind of perimeter off our elevated Nerdberg Plateau base. And it's one of the prime reasons why we wanted to build on this area. It's mostly impervious to land-based dinos, unless they're dropped down onto the base. If that happens, we have several Utrannises on the ready. We can have them either on turret mode, where they'll stand stationary and fear, or, you know what, I'm going to leave this guy on turret mode, actually, because we're going to test something else. Or you can have them to run around and maybe fear the dinos off that are dropped in. Could be rather useful. We're going to test it out. We think it, especially with the way our base is built, and only being vulnerable, well, not only, but 95% invulnerable to land dinos, only vulnerable to air-based assaults, we're going to have these guys mostly surrounding... Ooh, that was close. There was a pucker on that one. We're going to have these guys mostly surrounding the plateau here. And we've got a little platform that we're working on. Blitz here is my pilot. We're flying the Quetzal. We're going to get these two dudes on the back of the Quetzal and see if we can't mobile turret these guys. Or, well, turret these guys and have a mobile Quetz fearing platform to kind of, like, scare dinos, be they wild or tamed, and we're going to test it out right now. So we're going to go rustle up some trouble and BRBs in just a moment. Alright guys, we are back in action. I'm flying the Quetzal, and we have ourselves two mobilized fear turreters. If you ride them, it turns off the turret mode, so you have to be very careful that you're not actually mounting them, because the second you get on it, it disables turret mode. We're going to see if we can fly around and fear stuff. Like, offensively fear things. I think it looks like we can.
That mammoth is almost all the way.
He is almost all the way. It looks like it's stacking. It looks. Oh, I'm gonna knock him off. But I knocked him off on the tree, but that's okay. Let's actually mount up and let's take him out and see if we can do the stackable fear. Let's go after this mega right here. There's one. Oh, that wolf's feared. Give me make your circle go higher. Oh, he's feared after two roars. I wonder what determines the ratio. Like, what fills it up? Like, is it level? Is it attack power? Is it?
I wonder if it's melee.
Like, yeah. Could it be the Utrannis' melee stat that causes it to fear harder? It's scarier the higher the melee. I wonder, but, like, what creatures have what certain resistance? These are questions that I need answers to, and we're going to try to science this out in ARK Science Evolved Utrannis version today. See, that Megalosaurus female just feared in one roar, so obviously it's got a higher multiplier. This guy took 2 roars. If we both roared at the same time, it should stack. I'm going to munch his beehole, and then we're going to go test it on that rhino. Because rhinos seem to have a little bit of a resistance to it. Nice. Now let's scooch around here. This rhino guy right here, let's see what happens with one roar. One rar. Rar! Okay, he's about 33%. Let's do another rar. Okay, you got a rar on him. Now I got a rar on him, and he's feared. He's scared.
Oh, that is nice with 2.
If we take a pack of these guys out, we can fear almost anything. Yeah, see that RG1 insta-feared. So this stacks. I don't want to call broken. I want to call awesome. Like, this is a absolute game changer. And having it work on tames is unreal. Unreal. We got to get somebody who's willing to let us fear one of their tames while they're riding it to see, like, will it dismount them? Or does it just cause them to flee in terror? I don't know. This is the first time really tinkering with it, but I want answers to these questions post haste. All right, guys, we are back, and we got Gangsta Kid here, who's going to be our guinea pig. Can we call you guinea pig kid?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, enough of our shenanigans. Now, the Utrannis does not actually fear all things. So the Rex is a very mighty creature and gives no Fs about the Utrannis. He is not intimidated by the roar whatsoever, which probably means that neither is a Giga. I can't imagine a Giga being intimidated, or a Spino, or things of that nature. However, we have some other things to test here. We're going to be testing another Utrannis, and we're going to be testing a Sarco as well as a Flyer, a Pteranodon, just to see. Now, you can cancel out the fear effect with the courage boost of another Utrannis. So it might be useful to have the Utrannises offensively as well as defensively, because if you're using them solely for defensive purposes, you're going to want somebody to instill courage when everybody else is running in fear. So, okay, you're writing it, and it can still gain a fear meter. Oh, see, you feared me back. Oh, we're feared back. What?
Yeah.
Let's see if we can let it wear off. And I'm going to get on one side. Blitz get on the other side, and we can see if we... Because I just got half. When I did you, I got half the meter. If we can double fear you, if it'll insta-do it on a tamed dino. Wow, that's not going down, is it?
It is. Slowly.
Oh, it's slowly going down. Okay. There we go. Oh, we got the jazz. The Therizino just jazzed hands his way down. Did you see that? Okay, here we go. Blitz, I'm going to count down. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and fear. Roar. Did it stack? I don't know if it stacked.
I don't know. It did halfway with both.
I think there might be a slight cooldown. Like a hidden cooldown. Okay, there. It's finally feared. I didn't see a stacking effect. Oh, did it dismount you?
No, I jumped off.
Oh, okay.
Because I couldn't move.
Now, I think this is where it becomes really OP. Because now that this thing is feared, we have a 5-second cooldown on our roar, but this guy's got a 20-second fear cooldown, so I think we can keep it perma-feared. That's what I want to test. Okay, he's unfeared. No, we can't keep it perma-feared, but we can definitely spam it. Because it resets its fear meter all the way to the end. But I want to know what what protects it? What makes it more or less resistant to fear? This is the question that I have a burning answer to. What are the stats on that Utrannis? Is the health relatively high?
It's 20,000.
20,000. What is there anything else that's decently high, other than maybe the level?
Stamina's 14,000.
Okay, basically the same stats as what I'm rocking here. What's the melee damage? 300?
Yeah, 314.
Okay, I've pumped a couple of points of melee in this. I'm not going to spend the other points because this isn't printed to loose, but I want to say maybe it's health. That's the thing that seems the most logical to me. Further testing probably required. We'll eventually figure out, but I'm going to say the higher the health value, tentatively, the more resistant it is to scares. But last but not, I don't think we really need to test the Sarco, do you? I mean, the Sarco does fear. We will basically insta-fear it, and he's going to run off. But now that we've tested it with the other Utrannis... Oh, you know what we could do? We could test the courage buff. If we could get your guy back... Oh my god, the slowest chicken ever. I think you have to go a little bit further. Like to this part here where it dips down. Where I'm at, and you should be able to climb back up.
Let me try.
The chickens,
so slow.
They are not fast swimmers at all. They are definitely not fast swimmers. I'm curious to see, though, if we can courage buff the Sarco out of the fear. So we're going to get this guy back up here and BRBs. All right, guys, we are back in action, and we're going to try to test the courage buff, curing the fear debuff. We've been messing with it a little bit. Oh, I still have it. I have over 100% on the stack now. So if the circle completes, we were just messing around with it, and I'm learning. If the circle completes, it gives you a second debuff, and then as the circle diminishes, I guess the percentage counts down. That's interesting. All right, I'm gonna fear it. 3, 2, 1, roar. I guess it's not hitting.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's see. Let's go 3, 2, 1 here. But there we go. Sarco's scared. And let's see if we could give him a C courage buff to see if it cures it.
Doesn't seem like it.
No, it doesn't seem like it at all. Huh. And you're yeah, it's definitely you're definitely doing the courage buff because he does the double stomp and then the rar. So I thought that it cured the fear, but it appears it does not. It appears it does not. All right, one more test, and I think we're going to call this a wrap. I want to test the Pteranodon.
All right.
I want to see what happens. Probably with you mounted, because I'm sure that
I'll fly.
I'm sure that dude's gonna fly off the second that we do this. I just want to see if it goes sporadically random or it doesn't dismount you, that's for sure, but it does look like it just scares you off in whatever direction. Could this be the anti-picker? Oh my god, okay, yes. Test this. I'm gonna go over to this oil node, try to pick me, and I'm gonna see if I can scare you away. This is gonna be...
Still waiting.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's 20-second cooldown. If I'm thinking... Okay, just give me the heads up that you're incoming, and I'll start the roar.
Alright. Alright, I'm coming.
Okay? Roar incoming. You picked me,
I can't.
but you can't control it.
Oh no, this is bad.
Oh, oh no, it's just a turn. It's gonna die. Well, we just feared this guy into our own turrets, so that's interesting. Well, I think testing has been suspended. Maybe if we could time it. Do we have another Pteranodon be the T-doubles?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, I think
there.
we're gonna have to get this saddle off here. Poor G F4 Phantom imprinted to Gangsta died for the sake of science. But that was a little hairy. Let me try to roar a little bit earlier so that I can try to fear you away from picking me. Oh, we gotta unclaim you another Pteranodon. All right.
Yeah.
There's one more BRB. All right, guys, we're back for one more pass. We're gonna try not to get this one killed, and give me like a 3, 2, 1. I'll click on one, and then you go on go. Like 3, 2, 1, go. I'll click on one, you go on go.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
Count
3,
again.
2, 1, go. Can't pick.
Oh, nice. Oh no, not again.
Up.
Not again. Not again. At least he's stuck. Wait, can we courage you? Have courage, gangsta. Have the courageous.
I don't even know where I'm going.
You flew into the snow. I think we've just discovered the most overpowered. Does this qualify as broken? Is this like?
Could be.
If
The
you
counter
count
to
receiving
things.
it.
Let's by a show of hands that I clearly cannot see, broken or not broken. My vote is for broken. In the most brilliant of ways. What do you think? Let's give me a.
With my hand.
Is your hand is being raised for broken? Okay. Is it a majority vote, Gangsta? What do you think? Broken?
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty. It's like awesomely overpowered. Oh, do we need to unclaim this first?
I gotta start a tribe and then I can just merge.
Oh, that's a good idea. Get all of them at
Anyone?
once. And here we go. Bring you back into the tribs. All right, guys. Well, let us know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Terribly overpowered and broken, or just perfectly balanced enough to steamroll all your enemies? You be the judge, guys. Let us know in the comments. Hit that thumbs up button if you like the stuff. Subscribe to the page if you haven't done so yet. Please remember to take care of yourselves. Blitz is making me very nervous. Stay awesome, guys. Ah! You're ruining me for marriage. I'm just a naked guy trying to run in the snow. My beehole my beehole purity must remain intact. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. Stay awesome. It's about to be an official Nerd Parade video. Let's see if we can wrap it up before it does. Subscribe to the page for some more cool videos. And we'll see you next time. Later. I have survived the official Nerd Paradiness.